Let's see if OP is or is not the asshole. Let's go. Am I the asshole for getting a haircut without telling my husband first? Ooh, okay. Well, okay, first off, it's your head. It's your hair. If you want to cut it, I say go ahead. But if you want to just run it by your partner, you know, that's also cool too. I mean, as long as it's not something like super drastic, like maybe if you had like a full head of hair and now you're just going to go skin bald or something. I mean, maybe just run it by your partner. Yeah. I, 29 male, was running some errands today and spontaneously decided to get a haircut. My hair wasn't that long, only to my chin, but it's been bothering me for a while now. It's not a drastic difference, just a little shorter and a more conventionally masculine style. I didn't even think about telling my husband, 41 male, before doing it. Okay, doesn't sound too bad, but then again, it's your hair, do whatever you want with it. When I got home and he saw my new haircut, he immediately got pissed. I asked him if he liked it, and he said he didn't. He asked what I had been thinking cutting off my hair without talking to him first. I honestly didn't think it would be such a big deal since it's just hair and it'll grow back eventually. That is true. But when I told him that, he completely freaked out and said that if I didn't care about it, I should just cut it all off. No, I mean, that's kind of a jump. That's what I thought the story was going to be. I thought you were just going to make a drastic change and shave it all off, but you just got a little haircut. I mean, the dude's freaking out for no reason. I'm now locked in the bathroom until I shave my head. You're locked in the bath? He locked you in the bathroom? Or did you lock yourself in the bathroom? If he locked you in the bathroom, that's sketchy. I'm honestly in a bit of a shock because I didn't expect this to escalate this way. I don't want to shave my head, but I also don't want to stay in the bathroom for... He locked you in the bathroom until you shaved your head? What the hell? Dude, that's like fucked. I'd call the cops or something. Get off of Reddit and call the cops. Is it really such a big deal that I didn't talk to my husband beforehand? Okay, now the haircut is taking a backseat to the real situation. He locked you in the bathroom until you shaved your head? He's taking this to the extreme that he'll literally lock you in your own bathroom until you shave your head. I don't think the original problem is the problem anymore. I don't know you guys, but from what this story is, he sounds like a very controlling person, and I dip out.
Bye, bitch.
Okay, so now with that out of the way, I'll say, not talking about getting a haircut beforehand. I still stand by what I said earlier. It's your head, it's your hair. You can do whatever you want with it, and like you said, it's just hair. It'll grow back eventually. So if you mess it up, who cares? I mean, look at my head. My hair is naturally dark, like almost black, but I wanted to do a blonde. I wanted to try out a blonde style, and yeah, I ran it by my wife first. As a courtesy, I still wanted to talk to my wife about it before I made this, change. Even though I knew she wouldn't really care too much about me doing it, I still wanted to run it by her. So yeah, are you the asshole for not running it by your partner before cutting your hair? I say no, not really. If anything, it's just a courteous thing to do, I guess. But I would recommend some couples therapy for you guys, probably. Am I the asshole for throwing the TV remote to my husband underarm as opposed to overarm? I got it. The other night, we were both watching TV on separate sofas in the lounge, and it hit 11 p.m., and I told my husband I was going to bed. He asked me to chuck him the remote, so I picked up the remote and positioned my overarm to throw. He suddenly stopped me and said, "Whoa, no, don't throw it like that. Throw it underarm so I won't get hit in the face." I then said, "No, I'll throw it how I want to throw it," and he said, as the receiver, he gets to choose. Anyways, it resulted in an argument with him telling me I was blowing up about nothing and I should respect his wishes. Just to know, I've never actually hit him in the face with the remote before. Okay, so when you say chuck something, I also imagine you're throwing it overarm. I'm gonna chuck this at you. Like, if you're gonna say toss, then just toss it, underhand toss. Misuse of words, I'd say. But the fact that he stopped you before you were going to throw it and just say, no, throw it underhand. So he corrected you already. You haven't hit him in the face before, but he's not going to want that one to be the first time. So yeah, I would have just done what he said and just tossed it, whatever. It's just a word. Who really gives a shit? So yeah, I would say you're an asshole. Not a huge asshole, but just, blowing up about stupid shit. You're the asshole.
Vicinity of obscenity in your eyes!
Am I the asshole for posting too much on my Instagram story? I, 19 female, have a sister, 21 female, who follows me on Instagram. I post a fair amount of political content. Oh, it's political stuff? I post a fair amount of political content, especially with the upcoming election. My sister has always complained to our mom about how I post too much on Instagram. After the last time she complained, my mom talked to me about it. Yes, I post a fair amount, but I would like to say on average have 5 or 6 slides on my story daily. Mostly repost the political content. Okay, so you're very political. I'm assuming your family doesn't align with your political views, or at least your sister doesn't. Whatever. To each their own. So I blocked her account from viewing my story. Okay. That's one way to solve it, I guess. Yeah, especially if your sister knows it's like all political stuff anyway, she can just not watch her story. That's also an easy solution. But recently she's been swiping up and replying on my story asking me to take stuff down on her spam account. Take stuff down on her spam account. Oh, so she reached out from a spam account. Okay, I get you. The most recent being a comic someone posted about the murder of Sonia Massey that showed what happened without being super graphic for people who can't watch the video. This was a post many of my friends also posted and was well received post by the whole community. Just made light of what happened. My sister told me to take it down, but I feel like if she doesn't want to see that, then she could block me from her story. Just not view it or ignore it. Yeah, you don't have to watch it. Why does she feel the need to comment on everything I post? I don't feel like I post anything insensitive, but I feel like it's important to show this while giving other people a voice and not adding personal comments. So am I the asshole for posting too much on my Instagram story? Also, please note, if you see something wrong with it, please let me know. I am willing to admit mistakes and learn from it. She just seems to always have a problem no matter what I post. Okay, so this pretty much goes, this is just a freedom of speech situation, okay? You're on one side of the political spectrum. That's your view. You can have that viewpoint. No one's arguing that you can't have that viewpoint. Your sister, on the other hand, will argue that you can't have that viewpoint. You can't post stuff like that because it's not what aligns with her political views, or, she just doesn't like it straight out. But she can't tell you not to post it. If that's what you want to post, if that's what you're into, that's your prerogative. That's entirely up to you. You have the right to do that. Based on this story, it wasn't what I thought the story was going to be. I thought maybe you tagged your sister in an unflattering angle or something. She got mad and she told you to take it off or something, or you were just going to overshare a bunch of family gossip and people got mad at you. That's what I thought the story was going to be about, but no, not really. But anyways, you're not the asshole. Am I the asshole for refusing to delete all common pictured with my ex in social media? All common picture. What does that mean? Like you're maybe like a group family photo and your ex just happens to be in the photo, right? That's what I assume. I, 33 female, ended things with my ex, Alex, 36 male, this year. We have 2 small kids and we were together for almost 8 years. I took this decision because he proved incredibly unsupportive through really tough times for me. 2 kids with less than 2 years apart, plus the sudden death of my dad, closely followed by both of my grandmas. Just to give you a couple of examples. On the day of my dad's funeral, he complained, "How will I take care of the kids on my own?" And when my youngest started waking up every morning at 4 a.m. just a month later, he refused to take turns getting up with him and let me handle it all myself. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. So, in short, I believe I took the right decision to separate, but I obviously want to keep it civil for the sake of the kids so they can both have us in their lives. Before Alex moved out of my apartment, he already started dating someone new. I'm fine with it. I don't want him back or anything. He went to delete all pictures where I'm present from all of his social media. Today, he demanded that I do the same with photos where he's present. This is 8 years worth of photos, kids' birthdays, family events, 2 family photo shoots a year, numerous photos with my late father, very happy memories altogether. I have photos and albums on the walls at home, etc. I do not want to pretend he never existed, and I don't want to erase him from my life. We've had times when we were happy and we created 2 amazing kids together. But then, maybe Alex has the right to demand it? It was all with his consent in the past, but now I no longer have it. That's why I wonder, am I the asshole for refusing to take down all the common photos? Okay, so I would say this is a difficult situation, but it's kind of up to you. I mean, like you said, you did have his consent in the past to take those photos, and like you said also, this is family memories, this is group photos, family photos. He was part of the family, whether he likes it or not. I would understand if you guys were like just boyfriend, girlfriend, and you guys started dating and you took some photos, and now the guy's in a new relationship and his lady doesn't want you to have those photos up because it shows him with another lady. And you know, I thought it was gonna be that whole mess. This is years. What'd you say? You were together for 8 years? Yeah, this is 8 years worth of photos, family photos. I don't really think he has the right to say, hey, get rid of all those photos. But I guess he does have the right to at least ask you to do that, even though it's kind of a weird thing to ask for. Plus, yeah, you guys have 2 kids together. What are you going to tell the kids when they grow up? Like, oh, your father got very weird and defensive about those photos, so you had to get rid of them. I don't know. It's just going to be a real bad look on him future-wise. But anyways, based on this story, I'm going to say you, not the asshole. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Reddit, Am I the Asshole? Let me know y'all guys' thoughts and opinions on these stories down in the comments. Go ahead and let me know if my opinions are wrong. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Later.